there is any connection problems, it will be solved lah. Okay. So again, a greeting, Assalamualaikum, and a very good morning, everyone. How are you doing? Akilatul, how are you doing?
I'm fine, teacher.
Fine, eh? Okay, for today, I was thinking that I wanted to proceed with a new skill. But since I've looked into your Google Drive folders, okay, so this would be your Google Drive folder. I'll have it presented. I've looked into your Google Drive folders and I noticed a few emails which I believe need a bit of help in terms of language. So I think I will go and have a look at the email first, like 3 people's emails, and then we'll go into another skill. Okay. Okay, so right now, okay, if I go start from the beginning, okay, I've got my 4 KAA students in enter and 4 account today. Okay, if you look at the Padlet that I've linked to you, okay, this email for job application, I've linked it to your Google Classroom. For account, this is the class code. If you are not in there yet, probably after this, teacher, I know will give you another Google Classroom, but this is the one that you can get for the one for email that I sent you. Okay, and then for 4KAA, I believe you should already be in my Google Classroom. So the code for you would be this one. I have definitely sent the link before this. Okay, so in order for you to get to the materials that I gave for Padlet just now, you click on this particular URL that I gave before this for the Google Classroom. Okay, and I believe most of you are already on that platform. Okay, so I would like to have a look at a few language functions that we are going to use for email writing. And I definitely will look at a few emails that you have written. Okay, so if you click on this particular Google Jamboard that I've attached under the resume, this is my resume, and below there I've got a resume builder as well as a Google Jamboard. So I need you to go here right now, Google Jamboard. So I'll give you the link because I would like to practice I think there are 3 sentences that I'd like to practice with you guys. So I'm just going to give you the link right now. Okay, so the link should be something that you could edit. I'm changing it to editor right now. So if you can enter, I need you to enter. Okay, so I'll give it to for account first. So enter the Google Jamboard right now for us to practice the language for email writing. Okay, and then I'll give another one for this Google Jamboard to 4KAE. So teacher, you can see right now, since I'm handling 2 classes, so I definitely have to give the link to 2 classes if we are handling 2 classes. But I think after this, teacher, I know we'll handle 1, which is 4 account. Okay, so I believe Al Irfan is already in right now. So that's very fast. Al Irfan is always fast. Okay, so if you look at my materials before this, the first slide, slide number 1, will be the email exercise that I gave you for Form 4, applying for a job vacancy. Okay, and then we haven't finished our exercise for sentence number 4, sentence number 5, and sentence number 6, exercise E, which is what I would like to practice with you guys right now. Okay, clear so far? Okay, so we are going to have a look at sentence number 4 right now for email writing. And then we are going to turn it into formal language. So before this, if I just make this larger a bit right now, before this, I've given to you sentences like original sentence, right now, I've got a job at a local school. So how do you turn that to become more formal? You change the word right now to the word currently. You change the word job to the word position. This is revision. And then saying that you have a job at a place, you say you are holding a position. So it changes to I am currently holding a position at a local school. Okay, so I hope that's clear, the difference between informal language and formal language. Okay, so right now let's try. I want you to try and tell me, how do we change this one? Okay, I hope you've done your revision for informal and formal writing. So let's try it out right now. I've got the word, okay, so this is what I'd like to try right now. So since Al Irfan is already in there, and the rest of you, you can enter the Google Jamboard if you want to. If you cannot, you have to respond verbally to me. You tell me what is the word that you want to use. Okay, so right now I've got, I think I'm quite friendly. Al Irfan, do you mind telling me, is this formal or informal?
Informal.
Informal, definitely. So do you suppose like you have another word for the word friendly that you can use for a much more formal way of saying it? Do you have anything in your mind? If yes, you can say yes. If no, you can just say no. Friendly way of saying formal. Ada tak in your mind? Irfan?
No.
No. Okay. So since we don't have it, so what we are going to do right now, you can do it on your own as well. All I need you to do is you go to Google and then you type synonyms for friendly. Okay. So what have you got there? Al Irfan, would you like to choose one? We've got some synonyms here for friendly. Which one would you like to use to replace the word friendly? If let's say you're writing to a boss applying for a job, would you like to choose one? Alifan, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. We've got affectionate. Which one would you like to choose? Can you make a choice? Do you recognize all these words? We've got affectionate, cordial, warm, sociable. So probably Alifan needs to think a bit. So the rest of you, if you can enter my Google Jamboard, can you just click on the sticker? Okay. So I believe Akilatul is on there. Akilatul, would you like to make a choice of word if you can? So you can stick a sticky note there. Akilatul, do you have a word that you would like to replace for friendly? The one that I've shown you just now on the screen?
Affectionate.
Affectionate. Do you tell a boss that you are affectionate? So affectionate means that we are friendly. Okay, so I'll just have that written first. That would be among the choices that we can have, but we need to definitely see whether it's suitable or not later on. Okay, so we've got affectionate. Nabila, I believe you're on the Google Jamboard right now. What would you choose? Among the words that I'm showing, I hope you can see my screen. Among the words that you can see here, what word would you use with a boss for a company to describe yourself? Do we have Nabila on the line right now? So these would be among the challenges of having like online distance class. Some of them probably need more encouragement to speak out. So do I have Nabila Batrisha? Because you are on the Google Jamboard. So I've got the word affectionate on there. What other words would be? Oh, I've got sociable. Who gave the word sociable? Can you tell me?
Me. Al Irfan.
Okay, Alifan. I like that word. Definitely a word suitable to use with a boss. Okay, so we've got the word affectionate. We've got the word sociable. I'd like to tell you that the word sociable is usually combined with the word warm. So I am a warm and sociable person. You can say that, and that would definitely give you a bit more of a formal tone, okay, in your writing. Okay, so far we've got three: warm, affectionate, sociable. Okay, next, what I would like to try and ask you is, how do you say that you think yourself as something? So far, in your email writing that you've done, how do you say that saya anggap diri saya sebagai seorang yang so and so? So how do you say saya anggap tu? Anyone would like to respond? Here dia cakap, I think I'm quite friendly. How would you say it in a formal manner? I've got Alifan, I've got Akilatul, and I've got Nur Nabila Batrisha on the Google Jamboard. Yang lain boleh respond to me verbally. Cakap je. Just use your microphone. So my question just now, how do you say saya anggap diri saya? I believe that you do know this phrase. Thank you. Akilatul. How do you say it? I?
Consider myself.
Okay. If you've done your revision, you've looked at my Padlet, if you've looked at other people's email, kalau tengok dekat Padlet right now, if you actually read other people's email on the Padlet, you will definitely find the phrase, I consider myself. Let's have a look and see if there are people already using that phrase right now. Okay, I'm just going to open any random email by 4KA student, 4Akaun student that you have sent so far on Padlet. So if you look at this email, we've already marked this email last time. Okay, so if you look at this email right now, cara dia, this student Nur Alia here, when she wants to say that dia anggap diri dia, you can see her saying, I consider myself. I hope you can see it. Okay, nampak I consider myself. Saya anggap diri saya. So this would be a more formal way of saying what you feel about yourself. Of course, you can say I think. Tapi right now, let's have I consider myself. Okay, so since we have got a few phrases already there, for the others, if you still want to contribute to how to say friendly, you can just add on the Google Jamboard. Later on, this will be your revision board lah kiranya. Okay, so we've got I consider myself right there. Okay, so those are the phrases that we are brainstorming right now. I've got one last one. How do you say quiet here? Quiet here, adakah maksud dia senyap? Is that what it means? Let me ask. No, definitely not. So can you spell, we've done the discussion last time. Kalau awak nak cakap saya agak friendly, what's the word that you want to use? Definitely bukan Q-U-I-E-T, definitely bukan Q-U-I-T-E, Q-U-I-T-E agak. So how do you say another way of saying agak friendly? Starts with R. Anyone would like to respond? You boleh tulis if you want to on the Google Jamboard. R, A, T, H. Anyone? Saya agak friendly. I am, starts with R. Can we have, do I have students who would like to try? Saya agak friendly. I am apa? Rather, thank you. Who's that? Akilatul Okay, so that's fast. Okay, so I've got Akilatul responding the word for agak, iaitu rather. I'll just change the color a bit so that we can differentiate. Okay, thank you. Alright, right now we've got all the phrases that we need. All you have to do is, from this original sentence, give me the full formal sentence. You can choose more than 2 words for friendly. Boleh pilih 2 if you want to. Saya anggap diri saya sebagai seorang yang sangat peramah. So awak sedang promote yourself to the boss. Okay, secara verbal, you can either respond to me secara verbally using your microphone, or you can also respond to me by just clicking on the sticker note and then writing the sentence. Who would like to try? The formal sentence. Give me the formal sentence for I think I'm quite friendly. So verbally, secara verbal, I would definitely want, since this is my last class with 4Akaun, after this you akan berada dengan teacher Ainul, kita tanya budak 4Akaun Okay, let's have Alia Amani. Would you mind? Do you mind? Do we have Alia Amani?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, full sentence.
I consider myself rather a warm and sociable person.
All right, thank you. So if I were to write that, okay, good job. So that's your way of saying formally how you would say I think I'm quite friendly. Okay, so I consider myself. Can you repeat?
Rather a warm and sociable person.
Okay, so since you dah ada tadi, a rather, warm, sebelum warm dah tak payah So I consider myself a rather warm and sociable person. Okay, full stop. If let's say that's your last bit of your sentence. Okay, so that's our full sentence for the formal way of saying things. Okay, so that's how you should be writing for your email for a job application. I consider myself, you can also add, I consider myself to be a rather warm and sociable person. Okay, dapat Okay, so right now, if I could just show you why is it important for you to have so good job tadi Alia Amani. Okay, why is it important for you to use formal writing? So I am going to share with you a slide. Okay, I need to share with you a slide from, okay, let me just see whether I can go to my slide right now. Okay, it's important for you to try and ensure that, okay, I think I need to find my way in escaping this. Okay, I'll go to my Google desktop right now. Okay, let me find my materials first. A bit of a technical problem right now. Okay, so I'll find my desktop slide right now. Okay, I have this text that I would like to share with you. It's a PowerPoint slide, but it was given to me by Jurulatih Utama for SPM. So what she says is there is definitely some importance in you using formal writing. So I'll open this slide right now. If let's say you cannot see, let me know because I definitely need you to see the PowerPoint. Otherwise, it would be a problem lah, nanti awak tak nampak. Okay, so this is what I would like to just share with you for this first part of our lesson. There is a difference. I hope you can see. Harap awak boleh nampak. Okay, can you see my slide? Nampak tak slide ni?
Yes.
Okay, we've got informal, which is slang. We've got semi-formal, which is common phrases. And then we've got formal words ataupun fancy words. So since we are writing an email for a job vacancy, okay, by the way, if you want to screenshot this and put it in your Google Drive folder for your revision for SPM, you can do that as well. Okay, but if you need it from me, you can ask me. Okay, are you writing informally, semi-formal, or formal? Since you are writing to apply for a job, you tell me right now, which group of phrases are you supposed to use? Email for a job vacancy. Yang mana yang awak akan guna? Informal, semi-formal atau formal?
Formal.
Formal, yeah. So, kenapa pentingnya awak tahu whether you want to use informal, semi-formal ataupun formal? It is because nanti dia akan ada markah for communicative achievement. Saya dah beritahu kat awak last time. So if you know that you're writing for a boss, you kena pakai words yang formal ni. Contohlah just now you nak cakap you seorang yang friendly. Adakah you akan cakap I'm a really awesome and dope dude? So do you say that to a boss? Definitely not. You kena pakai I believe, I consider myself to be a very positive person. Okay? Okay, so awak kena pilih lah words yang sesuai dengan awak punya type of email. Kenapa? Why? Because when we do the marking, so I'll show you another slide. When they do the SPM examiner, when they do the marking, dia akan tengok you punya, this one here. They will definitely look at your level of writing. Adakah dia formal, adakah dia tidak formal dan sebagainya. Okay, so you definitely have to achieve this task. Okay, contohlah last time. Okay, I'll just show you from the beginning what you should have done. If it's a short communicative message, you are supposed to respond in 80 words. If it's informal, nampak tak? Dia tekankan pada informal atau formal ni. You will get the marks from there. Okay, which is why you kena achieve a formal writing if it's an email to a boss. Okay, by the way, before this we did not discuss the number of words kan. Kita tak pernah bincang berapa bilangan perkataan. So these are among the essays that you have to write. Satu, I told you last time, it's an email, 80 perkataan. Guided essay, 125 to 150 words. And then extended writing untuk part 3, 200 to 250 words. So, when you write your email, formal email awak, use the correct language, gunakan language yang betul-betul formal, and then you write dalam lingkungan 80 to 100 words sahaja, tak perlu lebih than that. Okay, so that would be what you are supposed to do. Kalau awak nampak dia punya level kat tepi ni, A2, B1, B2, I'll just show you apa maksud A2, B1, B2 ni. This is from an examiner's point of view. So these are the levels. Tadi dia kata dekat email you kena capai at least sekurang-kurangnya A2. So what is A2? Apakah A2? You are supposed to communicate in simple routine task. You have to make sure that you can understand and you can use your phrases correctly lah. Okay, describe in simple terms. Dia expect simple, tapi kalau dia kata formal, formal. You jangan pergi buat informal. So that's basically it untuk email. So right now we are discussing email writing. Okay, so later on, definitely try and brainstorm lah. You kena brainstorm other ways. Jadi kita tengok contoh email yang you dah tulis. Okay, this is a very important slide. Apakah contoh informal way of saying things? Apakah contoh formal way of saying things? And how do you make it more formal? Kalau kita tengok another example, just now saya just tunjuk kat awak awesome, good dengan positive yang kita boleh pakai dalam kita punya email untuk job vacancy. I consider myself kan. Okay. Mull over here adalah cara yang informal untuk awak cakap consider. Semi-formal kita pakai consider, more formal contemplate. Okay, so you kena pilih lah sesuai dengan keperluan your email. Okay, now that we are done with one phrase, with our Google Jamboard just now, kita dah done with one phrase. I think I'm quite friendly. Right now, I want to go to the email that you have written. So I'm going to open for account Google Drive right now. And I've gone through your Google Drive. Good job to people like Al-Irfan. I believe there are other people yang you have already organized your folders according to listening, reading, speaking, writing. So that's good job. By the way, you have to make sure that you spell correctly untuk writing. Writing adalah one T only, bukan double T. I saw one student dia guna double T dia kat sini, writing. So it's only one T. Okay, so I'm going to open, I've already selected actually. For now, for this lesson right now, we are going to open Muammar Samir, writing. So I've got Samir's resume. So Samir's resume is already done. It's a very, I believe it's a very beautiful resume, I would say. Not just aesthetically, but in terms of wordings yang dia dah pakai. Okay, so it's a very good resume for you to refer to. Okay, good job to Muammar Samir and everyone who have done their resume. So based on this resume that Muammar Samir has done, okay, he is applying for a position, as you can see here, as an adjunct lecturer. Okay, so this is what Muammar Samir has written. I'm going to go straight to his essay first. Do we have Muammar Samir in here right now?
Yes, teacher.
Do you mind reading your own email very quickly? Okay.
Dear Sir or Madam, I am writing to apply for the position of an adjunct lecturer as advertised on the website searchforwork.com. I am 24 years old and I have degree in management. I believe I am suitable for this position because I have all the necessary qualifications. I have skills in computer programming and I am good in English and Malay language. I am also available to work during any day of the week, including weekends. In addition, I am passionate about gaming. I also have previous experience of working at a cyber cafe and computer store. Furthermore, I also have experience of working at a grocery store as a cashier. I consider myself to be trustworthy. I am always punctual and ready for every challenge. Please contact me if you have any question regarding my application. I hope my application will be taken into consideration.
Okay, thank you. And then yours faithfully, you have to sign there in a real email. Did you sign it? Yeah, let me check. Oh yeah, you've got your name there, Samir. Okay, thank you, Samir, for this email here that you have written. Okay, as usual, I believe we would like to do a bit of the marking, and then we'll see how many marks that you can get. But Samir, do you mind just telling your friends what does it mean by adjunct lecturer? Have you checked?
Uh, uh, Persyarat tambahan.
Okay, pensyarat tambahan So I did do a bit of research, not to say research lah, but just Google. If you just Google the word adjunct here, it simply means it's exactly what Muammar Samir said just now. It's a thing added. So when you are an adjunct lecturer, you're just some supplementary worker there. Supplement ni basically maksudnya you tak kerja tetap kat situ. Okay, so Muammar Samir is applying for a job as an adjunct lecturer. So if we check untuk adjunct professor here, he teaches during a limited term contract. Dia ada contract and then dia bukan permanent. He's not a permanent staff. So that's the position that he is applying for. Okay, my question probably to Muammar Samir and the rest of you right now. Okay, first paragraph, we'll look into it one by one so that we can check berapa markah Muammar Samir ni. Okay, so I'm writing to apply for the position of adjunct lecturer. You nampak tak adjunct start dengan A, Muammar Samir? A kan?
Yes, teacher.
So what do you think is the article here that's supposed to be?
Oh, and
So did we discuss this last week? Kita dah bincang kan last week?
Yes.
Article, okay, how many articles do we have? Can you tell me all the articles that we have?
we have three.
Okay, what are they?
And the.
Okay, good job. So and the. So here, since we've got adjunct ni starting from A, you have to have an adjunct lecturer because it starts with A and then bunyi ni pun A kan? Okay, so an adjunct lecturer as advertised on the website searchforward.com, you have to full stop there. Okay, so that saya dah buat dua correction just now. Okay, since I did not use the suggesting mode, saya akan start back. Saya guna suggesting mode so that you can see Okay, so I'm going to be using suggesting mode right now. I'm going to make the changes. Saya akan tambah and. Perubahan yang saya tambah tu you nampak ada perubahan and. Adjunct lecturer, you kena ada full stop here. Okay, there needs to be a full stop there. Okay. Okay, that's not a dash tapi there just needs to be a full stop there. Okay, so next paragraph. So satu tadi awak bukan tertinggal, you use the wrong article. Okay, that's one error. Hopefully it will not be considered as a serious error, but it depends on your SPM examiner. Memang bergantung kepada SPM examiner. Macam mana cara dia faham the criteria tu, that depends on him. Your job elakkan kesalahan tu je. Okay, second paragraph. I am 24 years old and have degree in management. Again, Muammar Samir, kat mana artikel awak tertinggal? Where? I am 24 years old and have
Degree.
Again. So again, kita tambah kat sini Kali ni kita tak tambah and tapi kita tambah I am 24 years old and if you want to make it clearer, just add I have a degree in management. So I am 24 years old and I have a degree in management. I believe I'm suitable for this position because I have all the necessary qualifications. Tak ada masalah. I have skills in computer programming and I'm good in English. Tak ada masalah. I'm also available to work during any day of the week including weekends. Tak ada masalah. So you agak clear dari segi you punya language. Sikit je tertinggal tu. Okay, third paragraph. In addition, I'm passionate about gaming. I just want to know, is this important for you to apply for your adjunct lecturer position?
Because the position that Hmm.
The position that you're applying for is esports. Okay,
Oh,
I understand. Good. Okay, so again saya betulkan dekat advertisement sebab tadi kita tak tengok you punya advertisement. You punya advertisement cakap you are applying for esports punya course lecturer kan? Okay, so probably that knowledge about gaming is important. So again, reminder untuk orang lain, if the position you're applying for needs you to have certain skills, you tell that skill dalam you punya email. Okay, good job there since Muhammad Samir has done that. Again, Muhammad Samir, I think your problem is article. You nampak tak dalam you punya advertisement? Although advertisement bukan something yang kita akan nilai, tapi dari segi language, can you tell me what you miss here? Must be again, must be a responsible person. Nampak tak Google document pun dah suggest untuk awak buat the same thing. Actually kalau awak revise your own Google document, you boleh buat your own pembetulan, your own correction So must be a responsible person. But of course kita tak nilai you punya advertisement, kita nilai you punya email. Okay, last paragraph I also have previous experience of working at the cyber cafe and computer store. I believe that if you could just add a computer store there, that would be clearer as well. Furthermore, I also have experience of working at a grocery store as a cashier. We've discussed Al Irfan punya last time. That's the thing juga yang dia termiss, iaitu a grocery store. I consider myself to be trustworthy. I'm always punctual and ready for every challenge. Okay, yang itu tak ada masalah. Your last paragraph pun clear. So right now, let's just start giving marks untuk Muammar Samir by asking you a few questions. You tell me right now, apa antara kriteria? Okay, I'm just gonna ask somebody else since Samir has already read his email. Can we get from somebody else? Probably Anur Aisha. Can you tell me what are the criteria that we use untuk marking email Muammar Samir ni? Anur Aisha, are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, saya nak dia punya criteria please.
Language.
Okay, language. Can you tell me according to the order if you remember? Boleh tak?
I'm not quite remember.
Okay, you don't remember. So you give me what you have. Language. Lagi?
Elaboration.
Elaboration. Elaboration is part of the criteria tu. Do you remember anything else other than language?
No.
No. Okay, let's ask somebody else.
Content.
Okay, thank you Al Irfan. You remember content. Okay, content is actually number 1 tau. Content adalah yang pertama sekali that we look at. Markah content, okay, kejap lagi I'll show you the slide back again. Macam mana kita tengok markah content, but definitely content penting. Content, what's the full mark? Do you remember?
5 mark.
5 5 mark for content, 5 mark for language. What else do we have? Actually, after content, it's supposed to be communicative achievement. Communicative achievement Sama ada awak berjaya tulis email or not, sama ada awak berjaya guna language yang sepatutnya. So that would be communicative achievement. And then last one, who remembers the last one? Actually,
Organize.
organization. Good job. Okay, so organization pun bagi awak markah juga. Organization, 5 marks there. Okay, thank you Al Irfan. Okay, so communicative achievement 5 marks. Organization will give you 5 marks as well. Sekarang kita nak bagi markah untuk Samir You answer my question, kita tengok sama ada Samir dah achieve the content point or not. Okay, so right now dari segi content, in terms of content, the question asks Muammar Samir write an email to apply for the position. Itu saja. Okay, and then probably dari segi content, if he wants to apply for adjunct lecturer, dia kena bagi tahu dia tiada gaming, dia tiada computer skill, barulah orang nak ambil dia kerja. Okay, so in terms of content, tanpa without any doubt lah kiranya, tanpa ragu-ragu, I can give Muammar Samir 5 out of 5 for content. Sebab apa? This is how we give you marks for content You tengok. Okay, if you look at my slides right now, okay, I'll show you how we give you the marks for content. I believe I have discussed it with you last week, tapi ni untuk lebih awak lebih fahamkan secara clear. Okay, we look at this slide right now This is the email that I showed you last time. Saya dah tunjuk dah soalan email ni kat awak last week. Cara awak nak tengok apa content that you have to fill in adalah Number one, you kena buat sedikit highlighting of your question paper. Dapat soalan SPM, highlight, bulatkan. Part mana content dia. So here right now, you receive an email daripada your new friend. So awak kena address your new friend. You have to talk in your email, hi, I'm your friend, you are my friend. Awak kena tunjuk that that's your friend. Kat situ mungkin markah communicative achievement awak boleh dapat. Okay, dari segi markah content, nampak ni? You have to go on a picnic with your friends. You highlight. And then markah konten seterusnya, where shall we go? Markah konten seterusnya, what can we do there? And then markah konten seterusnya, what should we bring? Itu cara awak nilai you punya email writing. Okay, setakat ni jelas? Is it clear? So when you get your question paper, this is what you do Awak buat benda yang sama. Awak underline, awak circlekan to show inilah content that you have to answer. Otherwise, if you miss one of the contents, awak tak boleh dapat 5. You cannot get 5 out of 5 for content. Alright. So right now kalau untuk Muammar Samir punya email just now, I think definitely he can get 5 out of 5 sebab dia menjawab soalan. Dari segi isi, he is answering the question. Okay. Okay, next one, communicative achievement. Okay, what do you ask yourself when you want to score for communicative achievement? If the question asks you to write an email, is Samir writing an email? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, so dia dah boleh move kepada 5 markah. Okay, second question, did he tell you clearly about his background, about his passion for gaming so that he can apply for adjunct lecturer? Is he clear in his elaboration? Clear tak? Do you understand everything yang Samir baca tadi? If it's clear, then we should definitely give him 5. So for me, untuk saya as the one reading, okay, let me just admit a few people kejap. Okay, for the one, me as the SPM examiner reading, I think it's quite clear. Jelas, semua yang dia cakap kita faham and then he elaborated well. So dari segi clarity, he gets 5. Okay, now we look at organization. Organization, dia ada perkataan atau frasa seperti in addition, I also have. Okay, other than that, you can see dia buat dalam bentuk paragraphing. So again, organization 5. 5 marks for organization. So if you practice, if you get enough practice untuk you punya writing, you boleh score senang-senang je. 20, 19. I think we have already seen that done. Okay? Okay. And then the problem just now adalah language. Itu pun sedikit saja. Based on kursus penandaan that I attended untuk SPM marking, for this sort of writing, kerana dia just salah artikel an adjunct lecturer, I have a degree, a computer store, dia actually boleh dapat 5. But for me as an internal marker, for today, for the purpose of today, I'll give him 4 so that he can improve further. Alright, so total for Muammar Samir, 19 out of 20 for email writing. So as you can see, kalau awak tengok kat sini dari segi marking, in terms of the marking, all your email, ke semua email awak ni, markah dia 20, 20, 20. I hope you can see my screen. Kalau tak nampak boleh beritahu Email 20 markah, guided writing 20 markah, 20 marks, extended writing pun 20 marks juga. So you kena budget masa you. The amount of time that you have adalah 1 hour and 30 minutes. So since email ni you kena tulis dalam 80 words, 100 words sahaja, you percepatkan untuk you punya email writing. I don't think you should spend 30 minutes. Maybe dalam 20 minutes for your email writing so that kejap lagi when you want to write your guided essay dan juga extended essay, you have time. Awak ada masa. Sebab extended writing 200 hingga 250. Guided writing 125 hingga 150 words. So, tapi markah semua sama. 20, 20, 20. So, you have to make sure that you boleh budget you punya time Alright, so next I'm going to move to, okay. So, congratulations to Muammar Samir, 19/20. 19 out of 20 for his essay. Kalau you nak tengok Muhammad Samir's essay, ada dua cara. One, you can go to the Padlet, pergi dekat Padlet, scroll your Padlet. I believe I have already attached his email. Scroll pada Padlet, you will find his email. Or if you want to go and find it in his folder, cari kat dalam Muhammad Samir punya writing folder. Buka for account. Okay, open for account and then you just open his name. Sama juga dengan the other students. If you want to have a look at Al Irfan, you can just like open his folder. Okay, so that's how you learn from other people lah kalau according to me. Okay, so right now let's go back to our Google Jamboard. Okay, I believe you have done a good job just now by changing this sentence here into a formal sentence. We are going to try one more before we look at another student's email. Okay, this is the sentence that we are going to change. So by now you know the drill. Sekarang awak dah tahu how to do it. Okay, so this is the phrase. Let me have maybe someone try and read it first. Can we get maybe like Aiman Arif ke? For KA. Aiman Arif, are you there? Aiman Arif 1? Aiman Arif 2? Okay, so Aiman Arif is probably just listening to me. If let's say you cannot hear me, you can use the chat. Boleh guna chat feature. Okay, so I believe Aiman Arif is missing right now, although he's there. Can we get, okay, since I won't be seeing for account anymore, let's just ask Daniel. Daniel, are you there? Do we have Daniela? I don't know if that's the real name though. Any Daniela? Again, I can't seem to get to you. So, okay. So to just save our time here, let's just try and brainstorm. So the sentence that I'd like you to change for now is, if you want to talk to me, I think I can see you anytime you like. Okay. I need a phrase for anytime you like. I am free anytime you like. How do you say it? Before this, we've done our revision. How do you say I am free anytime you like? Do you remember? Ingat tak? Probably I can ask someone from 4KAA. Iza maybe? Iza Sharain, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, which part of this sentence that you know how to change into formal writing? How do you say I am free? Sebab you dah cakap I am like.
I am attainable.
Okay, thank you. So, okay, good job, Iza, just now. I am attainable. Good. So since you've read other people's formal writing, now you have some words or phrases to show that you are a bit more formal in your writing. Okay, good job. So that is from Iza. Can I get another person, please? Any 4 account student who would like to try? I am attainable maksudnya saya boleh dicapai. You can get me anytime you like. Okay, how about this phrase here, anytime you like? Starts with at your apa? Who would like to respond? Who's that? Siapa tu? Who's that? Nabila. Okay, thank you, Nabila. Okay, so I'm just going to open the sticky note here. What was it again, Nabila?
At your convenience.
Okay, good. So at your convenience. At your convenience, that would be one phrase to show bila-bila awak nak saya ada. At your convenience. Bukan my convenience tapi your convenience. At your convenience. Okay, good job, Nabila. Okay, what else can we change? How do you say this first part here? If you want to talk to me. So most probably dia nak cakap kalau ada soalan boleh contact saya. Okay, so how do you say that? If you have any soalan. Who would like to respond?
Queries.
How do you say soalan? Thank you. Who's that? Can I just check who's that? Come again. Fahira, okay. Alright. So Fahira, you have said that if you have any questions, so question tu kita tukar secara formalnya, kita tukar queries Was that query? Did you say query, Fahira? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. So you said queries. So we can use the word queries here to say if you have any queries, okay, I think, so who would like to give me the full sentence? Who would like to give me the full sentence? Kita dah brainstorm dah. If you want to talk to me, if you have any queries. I think I can see you anytime at your convenience. I am available. I am attainable. Another word for attainable adalah available. So I'm just adding that in so that you can see clearly. Nanti awak nak brainstorm for your writing later on, you boleh check back this Google Jamboard. I am available. I am attainable. Sama dengan I am available. I'll just change the color so that it's easier for you to see. Alright. Okay. Who would like to give me the full sentence? Siapa nak cuba? Anyone? Hopefully for account student can give me the full sentence, and then we'll look at one more email before we end. For account maybe? Do we have? Can I get for account student maybe? So I'm just looking at my name list right now. Tuan Arif. I've looked at Tuan Arif folder on Google Drive. Is he available right now? Tuan Arif Khaidir. Do you suppose that you can open your microphone? Okay. Tuan Arif, give me the full formal sentence, please.
Teacher, Arif pergi tandas.
Okay. Okay, so who's that then?
Teacher.
Who is that?
Kawan dia.
Okay. Would you like to try? Since you are in the class, are you listening? Did you listen to the class just now?
No.
No, Okay. So can we get like someone who is available? Oh, pandai kawan dia cover untuk dia. Okay. Nur Atipa, are you available?
Serius teacher, dia ke tandas?
Yeah, I believe you. Okay, sorry. Okay, Nur Atipa, are you there? Nur Atipa binti Samsuri. Okay, so since we can't seem to get people to give me the full sentence, probably, okay, some people have already written the poem. Thank you. I believe that's Arifan, Okay, good job, Arifan. Arifan, just one thing, Let me just like try and edit here from there. Whenever you give me a full sentence, it has to start from a capital letter. Okay. Okay, good job, Alirfan. If you have any queries, I think I am attainable at your convenience. Okay, good job. Okay, so some people don't want to use your microphone, but you prefer writing it out. Okay? Okay, good job. So the green one would be the informal way of saying things. Okay, and then Al-Irfan here has written on our Google Jamboard. The blue one here would be the formal writing. If you can see the difference, kalau awak nampak dia punya difference, we have got the word queries. Kita tak cakap just want to talk to me. Awak ingat ni siapa? You are talking to the boss of a company. So you say if you have any queries. Okay, and then I think I am attainable. Okay, so I think you can see me anytime, you tukar jadi I am attainable. Anytime, you tukar jadi your convenience. Okay, so that's how you change it from informal writing to formal writing. Okay, good job there from Al-Irfan and everyone who has contributed to this Google Jamboard. Definitely check this Google Jamboard before your SPM or before your final year exam contohnya. Okay, so that you have some ideas lah. Okay, so right now we are going back to our Padlet. Just now, I have definitely selected one student's email, again, that I would like to have a look at. So I'm going back to our Google Drive. So I am moving out of for account Google Drive. And then we are entering for KA Google Drive. I believe I would like to have a look at one which needs a bit of help. Okay. So let's just have a look at one here. Okay, good job Afika Azmi. You have organized according to the skill, listening, reading, speaking, writing. The rest of you who haven't done it yet, tolong buat. Please do it. Okay, so I'm going to open her writing folder. And then let's have a look at her email application for a job. Okay, here as you can see, if there are any underlines, that would be what you have to focus on. You nampak tak underline ni? Let me just enlarge that Afika Azmi, are you there? Afika Azmi, available? For KA? Do I have Afika Azmi in the lesson? I'm hoping that I have Afika Azmi. Probably she's not in. Okay, so right now we need help from her classmates to check this email for her. Do you see the blue underline and the red underline? Nampak tak blue underline and red underline? We start from the beginning. Can I get the correct spelling for the one underline here? Dekat advertisement dia. What's the problem there? HOPITAL. Google document has underline merah. What's the problem there?
Hospital.
Hospital. Okay, so if I click here, Google document would suggest hospital. Okay, I did not use the suggesting mode just now. After this, I'll use it. Suggesting mode Okay. Hospital. Okay, bila awak salah spelling untuk hospital, you lose your marks for, awak hilang markah untuk language. Spelling, awak jangan main-main. Spelling, dia tak ada kompromi. Mesti buang markah punya. Okay, so try and not make spelling error. Okay. Okay, how about this one? The blue one here. Kenapa ada underline untuk applicant ni? Adakah seorang sahaja nak apply for that position? What should you do? Can I get something here? What do you add? Awak tambah apa ni?
S.
S. Okay, thank you. Applicants, awak tambah S. Okay, this is not what we are trying to assess. Kita memang tak nilai dia punya advertisement, tapi ni untuk language awareness awak sendiri. Bila awak cakap para pemohon mestilah ada degree, you have to say applicant, awak tambah S. Okay, kita belum start nilai lagi her email. Applicants must have a degree. Dia kena ada S dekat applicants Okay, next we are looking into her email. Can you see her email? Afika Azmi punya email, can you see it on my screen right now? Can I get a response please? Can you see the email?
Yes.
Okay, so right now let's just go through. Okay, so dear Mr. and Mrs. Awak letak koma Okay, tapi biasanya orang cakap dear sir atau madam. Okay, for an email writing. So you can use dear sir or madam. Okay, first paragraph saya rasa tak ada masalah. I'm writing this email to apply for the position of psychologist as advertised on the website. Website tak ada masalah. Okay, now we see a blue underline kat bawah ni. I am 23 years old in my final doctorate degree at Northwest Vermont University. I'm happy to... Okay, siapa nak tolong? Who would like to help? What's the problem here? Again, masalahnya adalah article. Article ada 3. A and the. What do we put there?
N.
Okay, I'm happy to have an opportunity. Okay, boleh. Tapi Google document suggests another article. Who would like to try another article? You have 3 only, a and the. So N pun boleh, tapi Google document dia suggest, what do you think Google document suggests? To have? Anyone?
The.
The, yes, definitely the. Okay, so dia suggest the opportunity. Saya gembira sebab saya ada opportunity. Okay, by the way. Okay, tu tadi kita dah betulkan dia punya artikel Untuk skor markah yang lebih tinggi for language, perkataan happy ni, kalau kita pergi dekat kita punya slide tadi, happy adalah common word tau. It's a common word. Okay, awak tengok Dia lebih kurang macam good kat sini Happy akan berada dekat semi-formal word sebab dia adalah perkataan yang common, biasa orang guna. So awak menulis satu email formal, kan? What do you think you want to use for happy? Give me a formal word to say happy. Siapa nak cuba? Who would like to try? Happy. I am happy. Would you like to give a more formal word untuk skor markah language ni? What do you think?
Honoured boleh?
Okay, I am honoured. Okay, sebut dia tanpa H I am honoured. Okay, so you want to say I am honoured. Although sebenarnya honoured maksud dia lain. Honoured adalah saya rasa bangga. I'm happy, I'm honoured, saya rasa diberi penghormatan. Okay, but of course boleh, tak ada masalah. So I'm happy ataupun I'm honoured would be a formal way. Tapi kalau awak check definition, awak tekan define dekat Google document. If you check Google document punya dictionary below here, you ada banyak sangat perkataan that you can choose from. You pilih, try and choose one yang sesuai untuk give you a formal way of saying it. Okay, so you can use I am, do you say I'm cheerful? Definitely not, tak berapa formal. I am joyous, I am satisfied, you kena pilih lah. Actually kalau saya mungkin saya pilih I am delighted. Delighted, saya sangat gembira. I am delighted. That would be a formal way ataupun perkataan yang lebih kurang common. Common ni maksudnya biasa. You tak nak guna perkataan biasa. You nak guna perkataan yang lebih high level, advanced words sebab awak nak score marks for language. Okay, so here kita pilih delighted. Other than that, you can also say elated. Okay, sekarang kita boleh check maksud perkataan elated. If you define elated, elated maksudnya ecstatically happy. Happy sangat-sangat, okay? So, I am elated. Sesuai untuk awak gunakan dalam formal writing. That's just addition for you I am elated. Okay, done. Okay, next part of the email. Dia beritahu, my passion for working in the psychology field inspired me to attend Northwest Vermont University. Okay, bagus. Dia ada passion. Okay, let's have a look at the error sekarang ni. One of experiments focus on. What do you think yang dia tertinggal? Again, masalah a and the. Kita nak tambah apa tu? Salah satu daripada eksperimen dekat universiti tersebut. So what can you give me? A, and atau the?
The.
The, okay. One of the experiments. Nampak tak? So again, awak jangan tertinggal you punya artikel. Nanti you hilang markah language. Okay? So one of the experiments focus on. Okay, last one. Please contact me if you have any further question relate to my application. Siapa nak tolong betulkan? Who would like to change it? Question takkan satu, betul tak? Right. So question kena tambah apa? What do you have to add?
Yes.
Yeah, you tambah S. Okay, berkenaan dengan relate to.
Related.
Okay. So some of you mungkin you dah, kalau if it's your own Google document, you dah boleh check on your own. Okay. Related to my application ataupun relating to my application. So kat sini, awak rasa Afika Azmi akan hilang markah apa? Who can tell me? Among the 4 marks that she will lose, what will she lose? Tapi of course she's good since dia dah boleh tulis. So what marks will be lost? Who can tell me? We've got content. And then we've got communicative achievement just now. So dia akan hilang markah apa ya? Who would like to tell me? We've got another one apa tadi Alifan? Organization. And the last one adalah language. What does she lose? What marks does she lose?
Language.
How much would you give language dia? How much would you give? 4. So Arifan jadi lecturer right now Okay, so dia bagi markah 4 sahaja Afika Azmi for you punya language. But I think it's either 3 atau 4. Since the errors here adalah agak serious dari segi you tak boleh nak letak question, tak boleh nak letak S, related you salah tadi. For me right now, I think it should be either 3 or 4. Tapi SPM examiner mungkin akan bagi 4 kot. Because you ada perkataan yang cukup untuk lain. For you to express yourself, you've got other words already. Okay, so kalau kita tengok content of course lah 5 sebab you tahu apa kehendak soalan. Communicative achievement, yes you tulis email. Tapi ada part yang saya tak faham just now. Question dengan relate ni. So probably 4 out of 5. Organisation, tak ada masalah. We can see that you have your paragraphing. Nampak? Paragraph. And then we have got, do you have some sequence connector? Okay. So Afika Azmi, sila tambah perkataan seperti, nampak ni? Overall. Perkataan seperti furthermore. In addition, moreover, supaya kita nampak organisation lebih jelas So organisation, let's have 4 out of 5. And then language, 3 out of 5 atau 4 out of 5. I think SPM examiner akan bagi awak 4 out of 5. But I'm giving 3 right now so that you will improve further. Okay, so this is your mark lah. 5, 4, okay, 9, 4, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 out of 20. I hope I counted that correctly lah. Okay, 16 out of 20. Afika Azmi, there needs to be some improvement. Okay, so I guess that would be all for today. So if you want to do your revision, kalau awak nak buat revision, there's one more. Ada satu lagi dekat Google Jamboard ni, iaitu I cannot wait to hear from you. Okay, so maybe you can try it out and then masukkan you punya screenshot pada Google Drive folder. Insert all your work, masukkan dalam Google Drive folder. Saya check satu-satu Google Drive folder ni, I still see some people tak ada lagi writing dia. Okay, if we go to your Google Drive folder, some people belum insert lagi any task for writing. Okay, for account, for KA, sila put your email and your resume dalam folder writing awak. Okay, so put it in your folder writing. Okay, so put it in the folder so that awak tak tertinggal lah. Nanti you banyak kerja nak catch up. Okay, so that would be all for today. Copy of this Google Jamboard, sila buat latihannya. I cannot wait to hear from you. And then next lesson kita nak focus on another skill. Okay, so that would be all. You use the other half an hour ni untuk get your job done. Siapkan email, siapkan resume. And then do that revision untuk last sentence. I cannot wait to hear from you. Apakah formal way of saying it? And then masukkan that screenshot in your Google Drive folder. Okay, jelas tak? Is it clear what you have to do? I believe it should be clear enough Tak ada masalah? Yes, Alifan says yes. Okay, so that would be all for today. So for account, after this, awak akan be with Teacher Ainul. Teacher Ainul will assist you untuk the next skill that you want to focus on. So give your cooperation to Teacher Ainul. Boleh? Do you think you can do that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know if Teacher Ainul has anything to say to for account, or would you like to?
No.
Okay. So Teacher Ainul will assist you in the next lesson. You akan masuk link yang Teacher Ainul bagi for KA macam biasa with me Okay, so that would be all for today. Assalamualaikum, and please do your work using this last half an hour that you have. I will be monitoring. Saya akan monitor dekat Google Drive. Okay? Okay, thank you class. Thank you for attending the lesson. Fill in your attendance please.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you teacher. Okay, thank you Teacher Ainul for attending the lesson.
Thank you, teacher Amira.
Okay.
Teacher,
Yes?
for the words mull over,
Mm-hmm.
just now you said to consider teacher.
Mal over here? No. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. But it's an informal way of saying it, I guess. It's a slang. What did you
Teacher.
find out? What did you find out? Did you find out anything new? What does it mean?
No. I wanna ask for an example.
An example of a sentence?
Yes.
Okay, this is how you can find an example of a sentence. Okay, kita check eh. I'm presenting the screen again.
Okay.
Yesterday when I checked some of you guys punya work, although I did not show it just now, saya tak tunjuk tadi, but I do notice some people using phrases yang mungkin dia ingat maksudnya lain, but it's actually like different. So how do I check it? Macam cara saya nak check? Simple je. You type mull over in a sentence. Okay, nanti usually you akan dapat, what you will get adalah example sentences. Okay, like this one here. Mull over sentence example. So once again, this is definitely the same website that I used yesterday untuk check whether your phrases are suitable or not. Okay, cuba tengok. Don't be afraid to take your time and mull over the possibilities. Consider the possibilities. Fikirkan.
Wow.
You'll find plenty to mull over here. Dia sama dengan contemplate dengan consider lah.
Okay.
Sama here.
Alright, teacher, thank you.
Okay, tapi dia informal Awak kena ingat dia adalah informal.
Teacher, thank you for teaching us in about 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, 2 weeks only. Okay. So
Thank you.
good luck with your future
Okay, teacher, you too.
Okay.
Bye, teacher. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Teacher,
Yes.
tadi saya tak boleh masuk Jamboard. Macam nak masuk Jamboard tadi?
Google Jamboard tadi, you go to the Padlet. Ni. Padlet ni. And then I have inserted the link bawah resume. Bawah resume
Kat Padlet.
Ha?
Kat Padlet je ada teacher.
Okay, saya bagi link. Nak buka Padlet macam mana? Everything ada dekat ni. Okay, saya bagi semua. I copy this invite link and then I bagi dekat you punya WhatsApp Okay. So invite link ni, pada invite link ni awak pergi cari the class. Cari kelas ni. Kat bawah ni ada email of application ni. Ini awak punya kelas. Email of application.
Saya try masuk boleh?
Okay. Try lah. Boleh?
Tak ada teacher.
Tak ada meaning macam mana tu? Is it because of the line? Sebab orang lain boleh masuk? Do you think it's because of the line? Okay, so here's what I can do for
Salah
you.
kelas tu?
Oh, salah kelas? Okay, here's what I can do for you. I bagi you semua link dekat WhatsApp I give you link Padlet, I give you link Google Jamboard. Dekat WhatsApp.
4 account.
4 account, yeah. Boleh?
Boleh.
Okay, I'll do it now. Saya akan buat sekarang. Okay, thank you for attending.
Okay, thank you teacher.
Alright. Tu Faizuddin is still there tu, mesti he's not even there right now.
Dia join tapi tidur.
I thought so. Faizuddin, wake up.